Removal and replacement of the XLR rear tonneau cover cylinder, part number 88957086, is really easy if you know how. Tonneau cover is the same name as stowage compartment cylinder, so sometimes it's called a tonneau cover cylinder, sometimes it's called a stowage cover or stowage compartment cylinder. The trick here is that we need to open the pressure relief valve on the pump. The pressure relief valve on the pump is just a knob that you turn, and then with that pressure relief valve opened, you want to release the hinges on the tonneau cover. To release the hinge, basically you put your fingers back behind you and pull on this part, and that will release the hinge. There we go. We let the tonneau cover dangle down here just to the lowest spot, and now we see access to the upper mounting pin for the cylinder and the front mounting pin. So both of those pins are really easy to remove. Actually, not pins, the clips on them. You slide a small flat screwdriver in here, and as you can see, once you slide the screwdriver in here, it opens up this clip a little bit, and you can just slide it off the pin. The rear upper pin is stationary. The front one gets pulled out. In the front we do the same thing. We slide our screwdriver in here. With that we opened up the clip, pulled the pin, the clip up, open the clip up, yes, pulled the clip off the pin. I'm getting tongue-tied here. And now we pull this pin out. I have a little magnetic tray that I put all these spare parts into. Then we pull the rear of the cylinder off, and there we are. We have the cylinder and its two hoses. On the left side, hoses are number 35 on the rear and 31 in the front, and I will get the replacement cylinder in a moment. We'll just show you, as for all the other cylinders, to remove the clip. You can, for the hydraulic hoses, you can slide a small flat screwdriver into the gap between the clip and the hydraulic line fitting. There's a tiny gap there, and if you can manage to get your screwdriver in there, that makes it a little bit easier to lever it out. I was successful in the front. In the rear, I'll use the other trick, that is pound a screwdriver at the far end of the clip, and that loosens it up a little bit, and then I can pull that line out only. I had too small a screwdriver. This one is a little bit too big, but it should work. So I'll have to push a little bit harder here. I have a stubborn clip here, and with a little luck I've created enough of a gap to slide. Yep, finally I was able to get the corner of that small screwdriver into this gap between the clip and the hydraulic line. I take both clips out, put them in a safe place. You don't want to lose them. And then once the clips are out, just as with all the other hoses, we pull the hose out. I have a towel ready in case there was some pressure left, but again we had the pressure relief valve open, plus we had the tonneau cover dangling in the lower spot, so there was no pressure left on the cylinder. We have the nice new cylinder from Top Hydraulics, and of course that came with O-rings to put on the hydraulic line fitting. You just push it on there, this first 1/8 of an inch or so. Same with the other one. Now we put the hoses back on. Let's do the front one first. It slides in there easily, you don't have to force it, you just slide it down at a straight angle, re-secure it with a clip, click, and do the same thing in the rear. This one needs to slide a little bit farther. I need to slide that with a screwdriver and slide it until it clicks in place. Got both hoses back on. First we do the rear of the cylinder, then we put the front pin through. Let's see if I get this through the bushings just in the right place. A little wiggling, there it is, the pin is in. Secure my clip by just pushing it on. One clip, two clips, and we are done. Ta-da!